Welcome to episode 17 of the Home and Away podcast. I'm Kaleb Lorenz, joined as always by my brother and co-host Jacob. Cobby, how we doing today?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Not too bad, man. I got the fun guy. Got the Cardinals game pulled up on my phone here, right on the bottom of the screen, so we're locked in. Yachty just flew out to shortstop to send it to the bottom of the ninth, but the stream won't work on my TV for some reason. Bally Sports being foul. So, today's kind of just like a fun little podcast for us. Nothing specific that we want to talk about. Nothing necessarily, no guests, nothing like that. But for the most part, just taking it through some scenarios that you see, like either on the internet, on social media, or on other podcasts, and get our takes on those. And then if there's anything else we want to dive into while we're on here, do that. So, Cobb, let's jump right into it.
Before we get in, I also want to ask you, with this Cardinals game potentially being an extra innings candidate here, how do you feel about the new extra innings rule? Because me personally, I think I like it in real life because, like, just the fact that they might go into 10. I wonder what Schilt's going to do. I wonder, like, what scenario, like, what we're going to do. Like, we're going to punt him over, like, how are we going to play it? And I like it in real life, but on, like, MLB The Show, I hate it.
Yeah, I think I like it. I like it in real life. I think it brings in a lot of different strategy. I know there's some people who don't like it at all, and there's like some weird quirks to it that I don't like. Like, technically a pitcher could come in and get all three batters out that he faces and get a loss because one guy scored. Like, I don't think necessarily a pitcher should get a loss for that. But again, we're in an era where pitcher wins and losses kind of don't matter as much. Like, you get a guy like Jacob Degrom who gives up one run every 3 games and is like 0-1. So so in that case, I guess it doesn't matter as much, but there's some weird quirks. But I do like it because, like you said, it brings in a lot more of that strategy factor. It's not the same game that you see for 9 innings, which some people don't like. And I know, like, analytically hitting home runs and like stuff is good, and I completely understand that, and I'm on board with people trying to hit home runs, and like, I don't mind seeing strikeouts as much as some people who are super old school might. But when you get into an extra inning situation and you see guys getting bunted over, or you see guys like, you see maybe the defense intentionally walking that first guy to set up force plays, I think it's cool strategy, and it kind of brings it back to our days of growing up of playing some small ball stuff. So it's really cool to see in that way. But on the show, dude, for a guy who like pitches, I don't produce as many runs, I kind of like it. Because I almost feel fairly
you're almost guaranteed to run.
Right. And I almost feel comfortable, pitching out of a guy on second, no out, like, situation more than I feel comfortable trying to score a run with nobody on. Like, so for me, I kind of like it, but I play a lot differently than a lot of people do on the show.
If I'm a manager, I think offensively, I bunt him over to third. Almost guarantee yourself a run as long as that next second batter doesn't strike out. Right. And then I think on the other end, defensively, as a manager, I would probably walk the first guy.
I like that too. I like the idea of walking the guy to set up a double play. And then even if they do bunt them over, one, you got a chance to make a force play at third or second in that situation on the bunt over. But say they do successfully bunt, like, okay, you walk the guy again to first, and now you have a very similar situation with 1 out. A double play still gets you out of the inning. So I like it that way. But I guess
like it.
We might see it here 1 out. So we might see it here fairly soon in this Cardinals game.
Looking over the monitor to look at the game if people are wondering what I'm doing on YouTube. But all right, let's get into these scenarios here. The first one I've been seeing a lot. I've been seeing a lot, like a lot of people's take on it. And I can't remember exactly. Oh man, something stuck in my throat. Pause. So if I think it's what it's been saying lately is like layup. Would you take a layup to win $1 million, or would you take a 3-pointer to win $1 billion? If you miss, you get nothing. Obviously, for either one, if you miss, you get nothing. But I want to say there's some kind of stipulation that like if you miss, you got to spend like 5 years in prison or something like that. Like, would
First,
you do it?
I
Would
mean,
you do it, and which shot would you take? But then I added this. I added this because I'm like layup and three is too big of a like
right.
discrepancy
I,
between the two. So I was like, what if there's a free throw for 100 million? Which shot are you taking in that scenario? Free throw for 100 million, layup for a mil, or a 3-pointer for $1 billion. You get one shot at it. If you miss, you get. Let's just say right now, if you miss, you get nothing.
I mean, you miss,
Right?
you get
Which one are
nothing.
you trying? If you miss, you get nothing. I feel like you got to go for the free throw.
Right. The free throw is like,
Because if you miss, you walked out with the same amount of money you had
right,
before.
right.
You
But
make
like, you could make the same argument for, like, you could make the same
delay.
argument for the three, but realistically, like, the free throw, you like, especially a guy like you, like, you're literally shooting 90% from that shot. Like, you have a 90% chance of winning $1 million. I mean, $100 million. So, like, that's the easiest choice. And it's not like $100 million is nothing to sneeze at.
You could
Like,
probably turn that 100 million into a bill over time.
right. It depends on like what level of person you are. Like, for me personally, I'm taking the free throw. Like, I feel pretty confident that I can make one free throw. Like, I don't
You're a decent free
necessarily
throw shooter.
what?
You're decent from the line.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I've seen you miss a couple in intramural that were in big situations.
right. Thanks a lot. But regardless, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna try and act like $1 million is not life changing. But like
Oh, 1,000,000%.
when
Yeah.
you just back up 15 feet and it's 100 mil, like, I'm probably take that one. But I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
another X amount to an NBA range three or something like that.
When it was just the layup or the 3-pointer for a bill, layup for a mil, I was thinking to myself, like, just take the money, make
Yeah,
the lay.
I'm just making a lay
But
and
then
taking the money and leaving.
but then I added in my head, I was like, I probably shoot, alone in the gym. I'm shooting 85, percent for three, probably alone in the
Right,
gym if I'm just
right.
shooting just to shoot. So I'm thinking to myself, like, I got an 85% chance at a bill or 100% chance at a mil. Which one are you taking? If you put that on paper, sorry, the announcer got hyped. If you put that on paper, you're probably taking the 85% chance at a bill. But at the same time, it's like, bro, just take the money and run.
Like, it's
Take the
literally
lay.
like at that point, it's free money. You walked into the gym, they said, "Here, do you want $1 million?" And then you walked away. Like,
Literally.
that seems like an easy decision. When you throw the
Yeah.
free throw in there, it becomes a lot harder. Oh,
Because a free throw almost feels like free money sometimes too. You're good. You're lagging me. You're
okay.
good. It's good. Fly out, deep fly. Um, okay, and then I added this on here. So if you had if you had to take one shot from the basketball court to save your life and it can't be a lay, what shot would you take? What's your go-to shot that you feel confident I can make that almost 10 out of 10 times? Someone's got a gun to your head. You got to make a shot on the basketball court, not a lay, or else I'm killing you. What are you taking? I was sitting there thinking about this for forever because I was like, free throw or 10-foot bank shot?
Dude, I literally think it's a mid-post bank shot. Like, I really think it is.
But, bro, think of how many times,
It
if you're
just
warmed up, maybe. If you're
slides
warmed up,
in.
yes, but think of how many times you've shorted like the first bank shot and then made like 100 straight or something. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like just made like 20
right.
straight, like it's nothing.
But I'm gonna
But
short
like
the
that
first
first
free
one
throw probably
sometimes,
too. I'm gonna short the first free throw probably too.
yeah, I'm probably dead.
Yeah,
No, I could probably go in any gym and make a free throw first
right.
try.
I think the free throw is the correct answer. Free throw is the
Yeah, I
correct
think the
answer.
free throw.
But I
Free
think
throw is the right
if
answer.
you've been playing a little bit, I think it's a mid post bank shot.
Oh, I think if I've been shooting around, well, it depends. If I've been shooting around, I've probably been shooting free throws too. But that's that would be the talk about pressure filled free throws.
Right.
Talk about life's on the line.
Right. Ain't no
Oh
more
man, I
pressure
can
than that,
imagine
son.
that.
Ain't no more
No
pressure than that.
cap. All right, next one. I think I've heard this is switching sports away from basketball to football actually. And this is just a thing that I had heard somebody ask me before or something. Do you think you could get a yard on a carry in the NFL?
No. No.
On a carry in the NFL. Do you think you could get 1 yard? Say you had 2 chances to get 1 yard. Do you think you could get it? Say you had like the best offensive like run block line in the league right now. I don't know who that would be. Maybe like the Ravens with Lamar Jackson in them. I don't know.
Here's my question. One, are they stacking the box? Like, how many people are up there?
They're just playing. They're playing normal defense.
Or is it like a passing down?
They don't know what to run. They don't know what to run.
Or is it a passing down where it's 3 guys, 3 down linemen, and everybody else is playing prevent defense?
Yeah. Brother, I think either way it's going to be tough for either one of us because I don't know how quick I'm getting to that hole. They might give me a little crease.
Right. But I ain't getting the hole that fast.
But here's the thing. The one thing you do have is we got a little weight on us. I mean, I weigh 260.
I'm a fall forward. I'm a probably
I'm going to try my damnedest to fall forward.
Right. And just stretch. I don't care if I fumble. I get 2 chances.
Now, if a motherfucker like.
If somebody comes over, just meets me in the hole, I ain't going. I'm just falling down. I'm just falling down. I ain't hitting.
If the hardness linebacker in the league meets me in there, then I might.
I'm just like, I'll take a knee. They'll be like, sir, you can't take knees. You're not the quarterback. I'll be like, I don't care, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I'm taking a knee.
Right. I mean, like, see, the thing is, though, so 1 yard is literally, to me, all on the lineman. Not in real football, but in this situation. Like, if you give me one of those part the Red Sea gaps, like some running backs get on certain plays, then I got a yard easily. Like, I'm going to take 1 step past the line and fall down because I ain't getting hit. But like,
I'm getting hit. I like that. If I
have to battle for a yard and like I have to break a tackle in the backfield.
Hey, like, you know how the running backs be getting stood up and still carry the pile for the yard?
No, I'm not doing that. No, yeah. So it's really all
standing up.
Who my linemen are. If I just have to go gut instinct, the answer is no, bro. I'm not getting it. I'm not.
All right. On the football train, someone offers you $1 million if you can tackle Derrick Henry in the open field. Let's say let's say, all right, it's like a drill scenario, like one of them drills where, you know, it's kind of like an open field drill, but you know, he has like a 5-yard width, like in between some cones where he can't go outside of to juke you or anything. He can't just run around, you know, because you could just run around either one of us. We're not fast enough.
Right.
So say that, and you get 10 tries, and you either get $1 million, or if you don't get it, you have to spend a year in prison. Are you trying it or not? I'm trying it.
I'm not
trying it. I'm trying it, bro.
Derrick Henry.
I'm gonna try it, bro. I'll let him run me the fuck over, but I am not letting go, bro. I am not letting go.
That's true. How many yards? How many yards can he carry you before it's considered not tackling him?
You just gotta tackle him. You gotta get on the ground, bro.
Okay, in 10 nope. Don't think
10
I can
tries. I'm in there.
I'm literally
for dear
here's
life,
what I'm doing.
Bro.
I'm literally running in there.
A year in prison, bro. It's a year in prison. Come on, bro.
Diving like a spear. Diving like a spear directly at his knee every time. I'm probably getting hurdled at least 8 times, but the hope is that one of the times he doesn't.
He thinks you're going for it, and then you just grab his ass.
Yeah.
You grab him out the air, slam his ass.
Right. So that's my only hope. My only hope. I'm gonna go no, but if I was gonna do it, that's my strategy.
All right, I like that. I'm going for it. I'm 100% going for it. I'm just holding on for dear life. Here's the next one. I asked you this. I think I sent you the TikTok where I saw this from. I don't remember exactly what the scenario was. Was it something like it was the par 5 one? Was it something go to jail if you don't get it, win $1 million if you get it or something?
I think I can. I think I remember it. It's something along the lines of you have a 500-yard par 5, dead straight.
Yep.
Dead straight.
I wrote
500-yard par 5.
You got 8 tries, right?
8 tries, I think it said. Yep.
Yeah.
If you make a birdie, you get, I believe it said $1 million. If you don't make a birdie, it's a year in jail. And for me, I'm easily taking that one.
From somebody who's hit one birdie by himself in his entire life, and it was on a par 4 that I happened to drive the green on, very luckily, I might add, who seems to top drives 100 yards now, I'm probably not taking it because I do not have enough confidence to get there in 3 and then sink a putt on a 500-yard par 5,
So
even though it's dead straight, because I know I'm going left or right first shot.
well, to me, here's the thing. I'm going probably like safer route off the tee. At least
Oh, yeah, you got to get it out there.
I might try go driver like the first 2 times maybe. But then I'm going 3-wood off the tee, which I generally keep pretty straight, and it's about 250, 260. Okay.
All right.
When I hit it good. I don't want people thinking that I'm talking about my I'm not built like that. It's just like when I hit it good. We'll say anywhere from 230 to 250. Okay. And so then I got another 3-wood in, and I'm anywhere from 250 to 270 out. Right. So that puts me at a chip and a putt. And I like my odds to do that 5 times to make a chip and a putt get up and down for birdie 1 time. I like it. I like my odds on that one. Especially because once you play the hole, you're going to learn the green. You're going to know the slope a little bit. I mean, I'm assuming the pin placement's the same at all 8 tries. So I'm taking it.
Yeah, I'm passing on that. I like my freedom too much to go out there and shank 8 times. Now, do I think there's a possibility like I could get it? If it's a dead straight par 5, I think I could probably get it in 20 tries. And maybe out of those 20 tries, the first one comes in the first 8. The birdie comes in the first 8.
But it's because of the confidence that you have 12 more tries.
Yeah. I'm not confident to get it in only 8 tries. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm definitely not confident.
I think out of all the situations so far, as the ones that include going to jail, that's the one I'm most comfortable with. The 2 football ones and then this, yeah, I'm definitely the most comfortable with this. I don't have to hit anybody or get hit by anybody.
Then, yeah, that's bro. And you hit it pretty straight though. Whenever I was out on the golf course with you, whenever you were home,
I try.
Hold up.
We got
man. The worst thing about wearing AirPods, I think as many people who wear AirPods can attest to, is that sometimes you pull your phone to look something up, like on TikTok, perhaps, and it immediately just connects to that whenever you don't want it to. You want it to stay on the pod. And I'm trying to find the exact stipulations of this video that I sent the other day. All right, so here's the gist of it. Here's the next one. Can you hear me still?
Yep.
So you're in an NBA game, which I think I sent this one to you as well. All right, here you go. I found it. All right, so you're in an NBA game. If you score a bucket, I'm talking about a field goal, not just a free throw, not getting fouled, getting to the line, shooting a free throw, or someone gets a 3 seconds in the lane, technical, you get a free throw. Actual field goal, you get $10 million for every year for the rest of your life. But if you don't score, you get killed. Would you do it? Bro, and here you get as many minutes as you want. You get as many minutes as you need to score the bucket. Like, well, I guess as long as you don't get fucked.
What happens if you don't get it, you said?
And it's NBA playoff intensity defense.
Yeah, I'm taking that. I don't remember what you said. What happens if I don't make it?
You said yeah. Sorry, my audio cut out, bro. Can't lie.
Yeah, I said yeah. What happens if I don't make it though?
You get killed.
You're dead. Oh yeah, I'm taking it. Yeah.
You put your life on the line to get 1 bucket on an NBA game?
Yeah. I have to make 1 jump shot. After I miss the first 5, they're gonna help off me regardless of the intensity, and then I'm gonna get wide open jump shots. Yes, I'm making 1 of them. Corner threes, dude.
Don't pass to you. What if your teammates don't pass to you?
They're gonna pass it to me. They want me to live. They like me. In theory.
What if nobody knows? What if you had this stipulation?
That doesn't make sense. They'd be like, why is this fat guy out here playing in this NBA game?
What if they were just like, hey, this guy has to play this game and he gets to play as long as he wants. He gets to decide whether he's in or out. You guys got to deal with it. It's an NBA playoff game. You guys got to deal with it. We're not going to tell you why he gets to play this game, but just know he has to play it. And then maybe eventually they would notice that you needed a bucket. They would help you score 1.
I'm going to literally get a huddle. I'm going to get them in a huddle. I'm going to say, like, boys.
This is life or death.
I'm going to say, boys, I know you want to win this game. Here's what has to happen. I need 1 bucket, and then I'll sub myself out.
I'm shooting the first 20 shots.
Yeah. Literally, you guys get me 1 bucket, and I'll sub myself out, and you can go win. but I need one bucket. And unless I get one, I'm playing 48. So if you want to win, get me a bucket early. And I'll get a bucket within the first 3 minutes of the game because NBA playoff intensity doesn't start that intense like the first 2 minutes, bro. It just, I mean, they got to get into the
They
flow.
do on like the big guys, but I mean, if you're out there just like some random ass dude out there,
Right.
they might guard you like the first shot, you brick, and then they'll probably just back off and try and help off like they always do in the NBA.
Right. Like
Then you just gotta hit one.
you can't tell me Andre Roberson's not getting an open jump shot in the first 3 minutes of an NBA playoff game. Like,
It's true.
give me an open jump
True.
shot.
I think if I get out there on the NBA court, I might have a few buckets.
Yeah, I mean, for you, it's an easy yes. For me,
If
it's
I could
even
play
a
as
yes,
long as
so.
I wanted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm getting a couple. I'm getting at least two. I'll get an offensive board. They don't really box out in the NBA.
You know what's foul is Bader
For those of you
literally.
that don't know, I'm 6'9", but I don't know. Most
If you're
people
listening to
probably
this
know that
podcast
listen
and you
to it.
don't know he's 6'9", bro, interesting. Hit us up. I want to know. I want to know who you are.
yeah. Let us know who you are because that would be kind of funny
I
actually.
want to know
If there
somebody
was
who
actually
listens
someone
to
who
this
didn't know
podcast that
me,
doesn't know who we are, that just enjoys our two dumbasses talking. So,
especially these stupid ass targets. But 10 mil for the rest of your life.
oh, that's worth it, bro. Hey, if I don't make it, see you later. Peace out. It's been a good time.
Bye world.
See you next time.
Okay. Then all right. This one I think we're both gonna go with no on. But I made this one up on my own. I was just trying to think of stuff. And all right, so say you get 10 ABs versus Jacob Degrom. If you there's an umpire there. If you put one ball in play, like fair territory, it can be the slowest roller, it can be a swinging bunt. Well, it can't be a bunt though. Can't be a bunt because I know you could put down a
I
bunt
have
probably
to
on
swing.
anybody.
I have to
You
swing.
have to swing. It has to be a swinging hit. Like it could be a swinging bunt where it barely dribbles in front of the plate, but that counts. Just has to be hit in fair territory. All right. And you get 10 ABs against DeGrom. If you win, if you do it, you get $1 million. Or there's an umpire there in case he walks you, in case he gets wild and he walks you by chance. If you get walked or put one ball in play and 10 ABs, then you get $1 million. If not, you go to prison for 5 years. Would you try it? There is no way in hell I'm trying it. But I was a bad hitter in baseball too. So
here's my
and I haven't
question.
played since I was 13.
Here's
So
my question. How long do I get to train?
let's say, oh, I'm an idiot. That was another part of the NBA thing. I think you got a month prior
Oh,
to the
if
game to
that
train
part I'm easily in.
relentlessly.
Yeah, I'm easily in
Yeah.
there. But with this one, how long do I get to train?
Let's say a month again. You get a month to train.
Because for me,
10 ABs against maybe the best pitcher of all time, though. I'm being dead serious. Best pitcher of all time.
I agree.
Caleb, he's throwing
Hey,
100 with a
trust me,
92 slider.
I agree. And I'm not
with
gonna
nasty break.
if you said I have to get a hit, the answer is 100% no.
Yeah. You just gotta put it
But
in play.
I will say that like when I hit, like I wasn't a power hitter by any means. Like
You can put the bat on the ball.
I was a bat on the ball type of guy. All right. I'm pretty sure I would never play baseball in today's age. Well, I would have to change the way I played because like I didn't strike out that much. And my average was and my slugging percentage were like the same. Because I just hit singles.
You're a single king.
So I'm still probably saying no, but like
You would
I
think
just gotta
about
put
it.
the bat on the ball and put it in play one time, bro.
I mean, if you think you can do it, it's not like it's death. I didn't say you die if you don't get it. It's 5 years in prison or $1 million.
5 years in prison, I might as well die, bro. I ain't trying to do that.
5 years, bro. You get out, you be 31. It's not like you'll have a record. Like you're just in there just to be
Oh,
in
I'm
there.
just chilling.
You're
I
just
just
in there
don't.
just to be in there. You don't have a record. It's just 5 years with no freedom, basically.
No, I'm not doing it.
around some potentially scary individuals.
I'm not doing it. I don't think so. That's true. Melissa just chimed in from the rafters and said you wouldn't survive in prison, and she's probably right. I'm pretty soft, so yeah.
That actually brings me to another good topic that I've thought about on the regular, and I do not know why, but it pops up in my head
If you're talking about
consistently.
thinking about going to prison, bro, you're weird.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think about would I survive in prison and what would I do in prison on a weekly basis?
Why?
I don't know.
Are you planning on
I have
doing
no
bad
idea.
stuff, bro?
No, I don't plan on doing anything bad. I've never done anything bad in my life. I don't even have a speeding ticket. But I've always thought to myself, because I think it's because prison's kind of like glamorized almost in a sense, and like all these TV shows and stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, kind of, but
Like what was the TV show? Prison Break, and then like there's the video game A Way Out where it's like
oh,
breaking
you're
out of
talking
prison.
about like
And
the
then
fictional
there's like
TV
and
shows.
well, and I'm saying like, and there's like all these TV shows that are like going inside prisons and like, oh, like putting people undercover in the prisons, like 12 Days In or whatever the hell it's called. Like, I'm just
60.
like, why is everybody so obsessed with like these prison reality TV shows, which I don't even think are really real, to be honest.
Right.
I don't know. I
Bro,
don't know if they are.
you better hope you're in one of the places where they have like basketball leagues. Otherwise,
That's what I was gonna say though. I think with you, I think you wouldn't survive in prison. You got a little
no.
bit of like a big mouth.
And
Also,
I'm super
I think
soft too.
if someone said something to you, you might try and say something back when you
Nah, I'd
shouldn't.
be scared.
I
I'd
would
probably
literally
just
just
start. Somebody said something to me in prison, bro. I'd just start crying, probably.
yeah. Then you would definitely be
Yeah, it's
looking
done.
bad in front of
It's
everybody.
done for
Probably.
me.
I think with me, I would probably just hoop and just like try not to make anybody mad. That's what I always think in my head. I would just hoop and hopefully people would like me because I hooped and I was
Right.
decent at it. Hopefully.
This turned into a weird little.
I'm sorry. I just thought of it though. We keep talking about going to prison.
I would not do well in prison. Let me just be the first one to say that. I would not do well in prison.
All right, but on to the next couple questions I got for you. So if you had to pick one pitcher in baseball history from any era to get a win in a game, if he doesn't get the win, you die. Who are you picking? And I'll say it this way because this matters in this question and the next question I'm going to ask. Because my next question is, I'll just wait till we get there. But the era matters because it's like he'll be facing like a team from that time that he played. It's not like, bro, you can't take Walter Johnson and put him out here against like even today's worst team in the MLB. He's gonna get like a 20 ball put on his head. There's no way
Right.
he threw 99 like people say he did.
Greg Maddux.
Greg Maddux.
Greg
I
Maddux.
wonder what his win percentage was all time. Probably pretty good.
I mean, the
That's a
man
good
just you need somebody out there who's not gonna beat himself. And Greg Maddux is
Yeah.
not beating himself. He's not.
Yeah.
He's gonna dot some pitches. In that era,
She probably won him. You probably won him the year where he went 19-2, 1995. Greg Maddux.
that always
Probably had a good lineup too. Probably had who? Chipper. No, was Chipper in the league yet? 95. Probably.
Yeah, I believe so. Chipper and Andrew Jones probably.
I was a Chipper.
Dad
and
always
Andrew
be
Jones.
like, Dad
They won
always
the
be
World
like,
Series that year.
Greg Maddux got this far off the plate on the outside and this far off the plate on the inside. I need somebody like that on the bump for me. Give me Greg.
That's true. Oh yeah, they had a nice squad in '95 too. Whenever they won the World Series, so you could probably win that game.
Yeah.
Chipper Jones, Ryan Klesko, David Justice. You remember him? Fred
Oh,
McGriff.
yeah.
Solid.
Who are you taking?
I said I would take because me and my friends were talking about this in the group message, which he ironically also won 4 straight Cy Youngs within 92 to from 92 to 95. And the guy I would take also won 4 straight Cy Youngs, and that would be the Randy Johnson.
That was my other That was my other choice. He's so dominant. My only fear for Randy Johnson is that he could get himself into a little trouble and walk somebody like walking a run or something.
He could. He definitely could. But you know, that 4-year stretch where he won 4 straight Cy Youngs.
Right. And especially if you're
kind of
taking
unreal.
like if you're taking like prime year, like one season, I almost take like Tim Lincecum, bro. Like,
oh wow,
the year
you get to pick them from any era, any year. So
like I'm taking Greg Maddux, but like you think about Tim Lincecum, the 3 years that he was amazing, like he was untouchable.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
what's the next
Next question. You got one hitter from history that has an at bat and they have to get a hit to save your life. Who are you picking? I think I know who you're going to pick. Can I guess who you're going to pick before you pick them?
Let me say this first. I am taking this person in any era. Like, I know the pitcher one was in their era, and like the hitting one is too. But I am taking this person to get a hit in any era.
Tony Gwynn.
Correct answer.
Yeah. That's who I said originally on my group message with some of my friends, but Brett Dietrich had a pretty good point. He picked Ty Cobb.
Oh, against his era,
he hit 400 multiple times.
Right.
Because at first I heard Ty Cobb and I was like, nope. And then I was like, wait, I guess we're just saying to get a hit, period. Like, it's probably in his era. And in his era, I mean, I think he probably has the best batting average all time, I would guess, right? So technically he has the highest. He has the best chance out of anybody technically to get one for you.
Right. I think that may be the correct answer in their own individual.
But he was also a horrible person.
Yeah, he was a terrible person. So like
he batted 366 for his career though, and he batted 400 2 times.
He goes into the category though, and we've had this discussion before, not discussion necessarily, but like I've heard it said on other podcasts, and we've mentioned it on ours as well, that anybody who played before African Americans were allowed to play in the major leagues, they're not as good as anybody else. Because when you literally take out,
well, they could be as good, but I don't think you can measure it because there's a whole group of people that were good at baseball that were just ousted from the league.
Right, and like I don't want to speak incorrectly, so if I'm wrong, somebody let me know. But like there weren't Latino players in the majors at that point either, and like.
No, there weren't.
Yeah, and if you look at the major leagues now, like it feels like 40 to 50% is like Latino players. Like, so you take away literally half of the population of what is now the major leagues. Like, yeah, these old white dudes are going to dominate when they just literally created the entire the entire country is a whole different story, but the entire game of baseball to just be productive for them, like, yeah, they're gonna put up better numbers.
White is 57.5, Hispanic 31.9, Black 7.7, Asian / others 3% ethnicity of MLB players from 2015.
Right, and then when you look back at Ty Cobb and Babe Ruth, it was
100% white, 100% Caucasian males.
So you literally took away what is now half of the population of Major League Baseball.
It's kind of the same with like those NBA guys who played way back then whenever it was like all just a bunch of white dudes in the league. And now the league is primarily African-American league.
Right.
And you're like, would those guys actually be that good if like they were really letting these dudes in the league back then? Like these dudes have to go play for the Globetrotters. Like,
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's different though. But no, I think like
it's different 100%.
Their era, Ty Cobb, back to like the original point, their era, Ty Cobb may be the right answer, but like I trust Tony Gwynn out of anyone in any era to get a hit. Like,
yeah, Tony Gwynn I think is a good any era pick. Ty Cobb's the best pick for his era only because he's not getting a hit against like today's pitchers.
I don't think
he can go up there holding the bat split-handed like this and go and get a hit against literally any pitcher in the MLB.
I think you also realistically can think of Pete Rose, like, I don't know, most hits all time, and like.
But I don't know if he was like a high average guy, but I don't think he was like a Tony Gwynn or Ty Cobb average guy. But
what?
Go ahead.
I think the thing about Pete Rose is like he's a gamer though. Also, like Pete Rose is going to try and scrap you out a hit, where Tony Gwynn's just going to get it done. Like I literally just think Tony Gwynn's going to get it done, but like Pete Cobb's going to scrap you out an at bat.
Pete Cobb.
Pete Cobb.
That would be the hardest playing player in the history of baseball and a little dirty.
Right. But Pete Rose is going to scrap you out one. Realistically, Ty Cobb is too, but like I don't like Ty Cobb, so I don't want to give him any credit. So.
There's that oh man, what's it called whenever it's about somebody's life, like Walk the Line kind of type deal, where it's about like a real person's life, but it's not a documentary. It's more of a, what are those called?
uh,
Bio,
biopic,
biop,
biopic.
biopic.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. They have one called Cobb where like
Oh, I think
talks
I've seen
about
it.
how bad
Yeah,
of a how bad of a person he was. I've seen like bits and pieces of it. I've never seen the whole thing.
I think
He
I've
seemed like
seen
a
it.
horrible person.
Yeah, he's not a good
Seemed
person.
like the worst person ever,
Not a
honestly.
good
And he
person.
was like super racist, I think, and didn't want black people in the league.
Super, super racist.
Yeah, so not fans of Ty Cobb on this
No,
pod.
no. This is a anti-Ty Cobb podcast.
But the other answer that I had for my friends in the group message was Ichiro Suzuki. I mean, that rookie year where he won rookie of the year MVP, that's a pretty damn good pick as well, I'd say.
Right. I agree.
But you had one question I know that you pulled for me. And I can pull the picture up on the screen for it. I'll put it up in post. But what was your question again?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go find it now.
Oh, I got it right here.
Oh,
If you
you
don't have
got
it,
it.
I thought you had
Okay.
it. I was gonna let you ask one
I was
question.
watching the Cardinals game, bro. I don't got my phone up right now. Top of the 11.
So the question is, your college basketball team needs one bucket. Who you got? Jimmer Fredette, Pete Maravich, Larry Bird, Kemba Walker, Trey Young, Adam Morrison, JJ Redick, Doug McDermott, Lou Alcindor, Carmelo Anthony, Stephen Curry, Zion Williamson. I had a pick for this before we came on, but I just noticed somebody and I'm going to change my pick. But let's hear your pick first.
I just changed my pick too, I think. At first,
I think you just noticed the same thing that I noticed.
at first, I felt like it was Steph Curry. Was my
No.
original
Wrong answer.
answer. And I am
No, it could be
going to
the right
change my
answer.
answer
Okay.
because we're talking in a college basketball game, and I believe the correct answer is cardiac Kemba. I believe that is the correct answer.
That was my first answer, was
Okay.
Kimba, because him on an island
Yeah.
in college was incredibly scary.
Right.
But my new answer is Lou Alcindor. Almost unstoppable player in college. Had to change a rule for him. Maybe the greatest college basketball player ever.
Here's my only thing with that. Like somebody's got to get him the ball, right? Like with Lou Alcindor, he's not putting
Bro,
in the
it's not
ISO
it's not hard for a 7'2" to get a ball.
when everybody else is
Are we talking
6'5".
about
You're
their
right. The
also
answer is Lou
also are
Alcindor.
we talk also are we talking about their era too on this? Because if we're talking about their era, then you gotta go with him. He can just skyhook over anybody.
But
He
I
can
think if you're
score now with the skyhook probably.
right, but if you're talking any era, like I think the answer is Kimba. But like if you're talking in their era, yeah, it's Lou Alcindor, and it's not really even close. So the question becomes almost boring and stupid if it's in their personal era, because when you have somebody who they literally changed the game of basketball for, like he's the answer.
I'll say this though. Zion Williamson. If he can get some spacing,
Nasty.
almost guaranteed a bucket at the rim every
Nasty.
time.
Nasty.
But I know that at Duke, he had a couple chances like that where they kind of just collapsed on him. So I think it kind of depends on what the spacing looks like for him, you know?
Right.
He shot 70% from the field though in college.
That's insane, bro.
Let's see what Lou Alcindor did. Lou Alcindor. I'm trying to look up his college stats. He's not popping up. Did they change his to name the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the college stats too? Yep, they did.
All right, we advanced the runner here. We need to get something done.
Let's go.
Oh, you're way ahead of me. Dang it.
Let's go. Sorry.
You're good. I'm gonna see it here soon.
Zion actually shot a higher percentage from the field than Lou Alcindor, believe it or not.
So maybe the answer is Zion, because he can actually like ISO too. Like you can dribble that thing up.
He can indeed, and he's been killing this year in the NBA, by the way. And they've been letting him run like the point some. That's scary. Yeah, you saw that little bomb ski by Paulie.
Ding
Paulie G with the bomb ski.
Hey,
what else you got for me? You got anything else for me?
I don't really think I do, man. Like I don't know that anybody's gonna enjoy this one, but it was fun for us at least. Like it was kind of fun to just watch the game and hang out and do whatever, and probably go play the show after this. So I'm pretty excited.
How long have we been on here for?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I don't got anything for you. We'll watch this. Ding dong. See ya. Oh my
You did
goodness.
crank that too.
Look at that left-handed Paul Goldschmidt swing.
It's right-handed on mine.
It probably shows mirrored on mine, huh? So now it sounds
That'd
dumb.
be tough though.
Arenado just got a double too. Let's go.
Yep, we love that. Now we just need the pitching to lock in. Maybe Alex Reyes can come in and get another save and still not get the respect he deserves on MLB The Show, huh?
Alex Reyes needs
quietly
minimum of a silver, maybe even a gold, but MLB The Show is treating him dirty.
Alex Reyes is quietly the best reliever in baseball probably right now. Has a .53 ERA with 10 saves. I think the leader in the league has 11 or 12.
It might be accurate.
So he was leading the NL in saves a couple days ago, but now he's not. So I mean, he's allowed one run all year.
That is crazy, bro.
He might be the best reliever in baseball.
Night.
Very quietly. But anyways, that's all we got for you guys. Just a little fun episode today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I want to hear lots of comments on these clips that I post and stuff, saying what you guys think you would do, because I would love to know. Yeah, that's all we got. You got anything else to say?
That's all I got, man. I hope you made it this far. I hope you listen. Really do let us know what you think on what you would do in those situations. Would you take it? Would you be successful? Do you think we're stupid? I want to know. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, clown me. I would love to get clowned. I'd love to
Sorry
get clowned
about
on
cops'
social media.
prison talk.
I'm sorry. I know nothing about prison, by the way, but I just would try and stay out of the way and hoop. That's all I would want to do.
Probably just try and stay out of the way, period. Probably just
not even hoop, just read books.
Yeah, just stay out of the way.
I'd have to hoop or else I might go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I'd like tell myself that I'm gonna get in shape. Probably not. Probably would.
Bro, pull a Gucci. I was reading Gucci's book. He said he ran up and down the stairs every day. That's how he lost all that weight whenever he came out.
Really?
And the lean had him bloated. That's crazy.
You got to stay out the lean.
Yep. But anyway, give us a follow. Give us a follow, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on Apple Podcasts. You can find us on Anchor, on Google, on anything. So there's no reason for you to not listen and to tell your friends to listen. I don't care if they got a Google Pixel phone. I don't care if they got a Samsung Galaxy phone. I don't care if they have an iPhone. They can listen on any platform.
There is literally no reason not to listen. I literally tell your friends, if they don't want to listen to it, tell them to subscribe, and then when they go to bed at night, push play with the sound turned all the way down.
Just let it run.
Yeah, just let it run. Just let it run.
Give us help our algorithm.
Yeah.
We'd appreciate it.
Show us some love.
That's all we got for you guys.
Peace.
On the Way Podcast. Peace.